Oh my gosh, you're here! I'm so glad that you stopped by and decided to watch this video. Hey folks, Lord Thunder Monkey back here again with you, and today we're going to finish up this corn planting. I did a lot of work between the last time I talked to you and this time, so we got the last of the big field done and the entire long field done. Long field, if you'll take it as that. And kind of working solo, kind of just, you know, finishing up by myself. Don't have a lot of help. That's fine. I don't need a lot of help for this. But we are getting down to the end of the planting here. And I have actually talked to the bank. I knew a lot of you are like, oh my god, he's going to talk to the bank. You know, I guess the best thing since sliced bread. And talking to the bank is I mean, if it comes to sliced bread to the bank, I'm calling the bank every day because he wants to make a sandwich. Does that make sense? And so what I have found out is the amount of funds available to me are much more substantial than I originally had thought. And we're going to take advantage of those. Come on, honey. Let's go. So, with that in mind, we have, as far as I can figure here now, enough money to, I really gotta read that, read it and look at that right there, that car, it's calling my name. We're gonna have enough money to do a lot of upgrades around the farm. What kind of upgrades? Well, only the important ones, like the new cattle barn. You get those dairy cattle I've been jonesing for. You can upgrade the pig barn and really increase the amount of pigs we've got. Really looking forward to that one. So, those are two major farm upgrades. There's some equipment upgrades as well. I've been sitting here debating back and forth, you know, what exactly to do for a silo, and I think I've got an idea planned out for that. I think there's some different setups that I've seen around the area. I've talked with a few of the local farmers here and some of the builders they have used to install their particular silo setup. Some of them, you know, have had silos for years, and so this is not news to them. But sometimes they're adding on. You know, they've gained more ground and they've expanded the farms, and so they need just more storage space. What they're trying to play the markets a little bit harder. So we've got some guys, some thoughts lined up there. The big thing will be not only the construction of the new barns, but the destruction of some of the old dilapidated buildings around the main farm. Some of them are just in such disrepair there's no sense in even trying to fix them up. So those will get demolished. We're going to need the space, and we'll have those taken out and new barns put in, which will be great. We'll have a new silo system, we'll have a new pig shed, we'll have a new cattle barn. Probably gonna be here in the next, you know, few months here, probably between now and the time that the crops are starting to get ready to be harvested. Granted, side note, we're doing some more fertilizing. Yes, I get that as they start to grow, but we'll also be hauling away the current animals that we have, minus the pigs. The pigs are about to give birth, so we're going to let them roll on through, and we're going to take those piglets and probably take them all in one fell swoop. But we'll get the cows as fat as we're going to get them. We'll sell them off, get another farm, take care of them, and start turning that over. That means that we're taking the straw bales out of the barn and probably not getting what we had anticipated for the cows. But I'm looking towards the future, right? And the future of this farm, and really making the stride in the right direction, getting to where we really end up needing to be at, and that's much larger than what we are. If I'm going to make this viable, to make this workable, it's really what we need to do. I have also gotten mine some baling equipment upgrade. I would definitely like to get that or do a long-term lease here this particular fall with certain crops coming out. Maybe not fall, but get a lease in place to get that pellet baler and just be able to run it right through the field. Being able to do it back at the farm and shred them, that was great. But it's not ideal, right? It's just, that's a hard way of getting it done. And I've already baled it, so why not just take the pelletizer, pelletizer, whatever it is, into the field, one fell swoop, we're done, we load it in the trailer, we're gone, right? The other thing is for my hay bales, instead of doing round bales, I really want to get into the Heston bales. I think that would be more of an ideal type sort of deal. I'm double dealing. Get it? All right. Don't laugh. Get you know, I mean, like 6,000 liters. I mean, that's a heck of a lot less bales. I mean, if those little bales are around 600 liters, and the big and a Heston bale is going to be 6,000. I don't know. Let's do the math. What do you want to pick up, right? This isn't hard logic. Also, probably one of the most relevant upcoming in the very, very, very near future purchases will be a new combine. We're not getting rid of the old one. Don't go freaking out going, I love the Massey, man. You can't get rid of the Massey. No, I'm not getting rid of the Massey, okay? Just into the nose, out to the mouth. You're gonna be okay. But what I'm talking about is a second combine. Slightly bigger. I don't, you know, they ain't cheap. I've got a lot of money that I've already talked about, you know, going here, there, and everywhere else. So another combine basically doubling our capacity. That would be great. That we're going to be seeing here in the near future. The corn, while some of it is going to be harvested for corn itself, we are also going to be doing some silage, right? We need to feed these. Darn, this thing shits horribly. We talked about needing to feed all these extra cows. I mean, like, I'm putting a new cow barn. How many cows am I going to have, right? It's not going to be just, you know, 3 cows, right? It's not going to be 12 cows anymore. So I'm going to need a substantial amount of silage. I'm going to need a substantial amount of hay. And if I'm needing substantial amounts, I can't be piddling around in this field forever trying to harvest it with a 2-row harvester. That's great. I love it. That's awesome small-time farming. But we're trying to take that next step forward. So, I'm really interested in getting a hold of probably a Class Jaguar. I've seen them for sale. One of the big Jags. Get it in here. Get it eaten up. You know, 12, 15, 20, you know, whatever the case may be. Rowage. That's my new terminology for today. Rowage. That's the amount of rows that a machine can take out at a time. Rowage. I think we use that on a regular basis. Row your rowage. Jumping down the field. Sorry. So that's also on the upgrade, or quite frankly, we ain't got it list, right? We need it. It's got to happen, type sort of thing. So there's that. I would love to, for next season, upgrade the planter. Probably also, if I don't upgrade the seeder, I may not. I'll probably just grab a second seeder. You know what I mean? And get after it there. Just gotta catch a few of the missed spots here. Variable selection here. Pick up where we missed. Yeah, so there's all those upgrade. I mean, you know, just buying the animals themselves, getting a new transport trailer, you know, getting the piping run in for water supply. It ain't gonna be cheap, Buttercup. And so that's kind of where we're at here. What I plan on doing with the money. It's gonna go fast. That loan, that more or less open door loan with the bank is gonna be probably end up being a revolving door. But should turn out okay. I can only imagine what the interest payment is going to be like. I'm sure it's not going to be kind. And so we'll take it from there. We'll go one step at a time, if you will. We're going to wrap this field up here, and then we'll be done with the corn planting, which will be so super. There we go. Pick the right gear here. This corn planting done. So yeah, with the bigger harvester, we're gonna need some new trailers. Looking at probably a new truck to go along with the current trailer that we have. Come on, sweetheart. You can do it. I got the power, but I really don't. There is a particular truck I have in mind. There's some overload trailers that I'm interested in. So we'll see, right? We'll see what we can make out of this. I'm hopeful. I don't know how profitable we'll be in the early goings. I'm hoping that loan isn't gonna kill us, but you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. No pain, no gain, and let me tell you, those loan payments will be painful. How we doing back here? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's kind of where we're headed here. Spend some cash, get some things constructed, and make this farm into something. Make it, I mean, you know, kick it in some hardcore gear here. I'm crossing my fingers that I'm not making the wrong decision. Perhaps you think I am making the wrong decision. Leave your comments below. But I'll tell you what, it's not gonna be dip our toe in the water. We're going in full bore right here, right now. There she is. We's all done. Ow, almost all done. Kind of missed a few spots, didn't I? Not my best GPS day. What can I say? But that'll do. So, take this back to the farm. Get it put away. I'll probably load the rest of the corn seed because we got just a little bit more in a bag. Should all fit in here. Get some stuff put away and get ready for making some phone calls and getting some things to happen. Getting the drawing them on, getting the contractors on the line, getting things lined up, getting them in here to start making things into the dream that I had anticipated all along. And I'm pretty sure I just slobber knocked that thing. Oops. Everybody there with me now say, oops. Alright, well, fix this. Around the backside we go. It's that good. It's so sad good. Is that good enough with you? Ha ha ha! Guten Tagen? No, sorry. I'll stop now. Sad guten? Alright, fill her up, I say. Fill her up. She's a rockin' and a roller. Backwards, please. Backwards, backwards. There we go. And there it is. That was the last of it. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this thing hooked up as well. Park this up here for just a second. Leave that be. Take the planter back. Take the mosey on over here. And bring the compost tea back to the farm. We'll be using that here later in the year as things start to grow to kind of give them a boost. So that they continue to prosper as much as possible. Being an organic farmer, kind of stuck with what you got. Home sweet home. Or as I call it, I'm hungry to be home. Ah! Oh! Alright, stay with me. I'm here all week. So take this off to the secondary farm up the way and get her tucked to bed. Well, not the tractor. Put the tractor back to the main farm. Oh yeah, and I got that. I got the fuel tanker to bring home. Don't need to be out here any longer. Oh, and I need to start prepping. I got that winter wheat to plant too. Son of a biscuit. I almost forgot. I planted that wheat up. But I gotta. Yeah, well. Oh, yeah, and I'm gonna upgrade the potato equipment. Ah! Somebody shoot me. Forgot about that altogether until I saw our old potato equipment sitting there. Gerald is not gonna be happy unless I get him some good stuff. So I'll have to do what I'll have to do. Well, yeah, definitely gonna be. We need to do some upgrades to our planter. I may have beat the crap out of it today. Just a little bit. But yeah, take that planter, get it upgraded. What's that poor thing? Hold this and set it down. It just sits better on the ground this way. But yeah, get that guy upgraded. What I've got to do real quick is we're gonna take a look. So if we go wheat, okay, good. So summer wheat we don't plant for a while. So I've got time. Okay, so all right, we're good. I got the corn in the ground, barely, but it's good. So we're okay. I have to access online resources, not having grown up as a learned farmer. Grown up on a farm, but not a learned one. If that makes sense, where I didn't learn on the farm like a farm kid would have. Because we didn't have the equipment ourselves. It was leased out. The ground was, and then, so I got to enjoy some of the stuff, but I didn't get to know the stuff like you would if you were growing up on a farm. Pitch up here. We'll go, I guess, back inside the farmyard. Thunder Creek, take me home. Oh, hang on. Don't get it into the field. And then we'll be ready. And just about, maybe even Uncle Joe Bob there will decide that, hey, maybe it's a good time for me to kind of move along and be someplace else. Maybe the demolition company will have some words with him. Start to freak people out sitting there all the time. I'll drop this here. I'll have to get, hopefully they hire a good company to come in and not landscape per se, but landscape some of this stuff out. Get this kind of dressed up a little nicer. Got equipment everywhere as well. Use some different barns. And we won't have to manhandle those bales anymore. That's a nice thing. And granted, I'm just going to start getting fatter, but it'd be nice not to be so fit, you know, so lean. So I will. I'll bring the other bit of equipment home. Call it pretty good. Make sure that the animals are taken care of, and probably sit the afternoon on the phone. Should be a good productive day. I'm feeling good. Farm's in good place. Probably need to get the plow up to that old wheat field. Gotta check the condition of the soil and such. See how ready it is. Probably should. You know what? If we're planting wheat in that, I should probably throw manure on that now. Or compost. I should probably compost that bad boy. Plow it. Throw manure. Ow. Throw manure on it and let that sit for the winter. And then do some spring tillage. No, what am I saying? Listen to me. Am I making sense? No, slap me. My good gravy. I need to plow it, probably. I need to spread on some manure. Probably put manure first. If only I knew which direction was up. Spread some manure, right? That makes sense? Everybody on board with that? I should plow that in. Oh, everybody likes that, right? Work that in the ground. And once I've got it worked in the ground, then... What a bird's eye view this is. Okay, stay focused. Where is... Let's try working our way through here. And then be ready to cultivate it and put on the wheat. Plant the wheat, sow the wheat, do some wheat seeding. It's an enchanted forest. They all float. Ah. Okay, so sorry. Thanks everybody for watching. I am Lord Thunder Monkey, and I'll see you guys next time.